This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we can start. Is this done? Okay, this is done, right? Counting seconds. Right on this. Okay. Can I have an next one? Can I explain? Hmm. Now, see here. Observe this one carefully. TK drop down example. That is what the title. Choose a dish. Default dish is. Now I will select some other thing. See, I'll select that has displayed here. Whatever I select in the drop down, that will be displayed over here. Is that clear? Any doubts? That is what our program. Okay. Now see the program and its explanation. See, we are creating an object for your tincture. That particular object is root. For that particular tincture, I am providing the title as TK drop down example. Okay, na? The title we have observed, right? TK drop down example. Next, we have created one frame. This frame I have attached to root. Where that frame is getting displayed, you can see 0th row, 0th column, north, west, east, south corner. I have to display that. Got no point, right? I'm displaying my frame in that location. Next, you can see column figure 0, row figure 0, weight 1. Weight 1 means the thickness, the colorings of that particular frame will be light colored. Got no point, right? It is not like dark color. Next, I'm packing my frame in the x-axis, padding x-axis, padding y-axis, 100 pixels, 100 pixels I have provided. So x-axis and y-axis will be displaying in the 100 pixels x, 100 pixels y. Clear? A frame means that will not be shown. That is a partition, one space which will be occupied in the main window. Got no point, right? Next, this is what the choice of values what we have got: pizza, lasagna, fries, fish, all these things. So we have got some values. Okay, and before this you can observe this also. One tk var, we have created one tinctor variable which is of string type, which will be attached to your main window, tinctor window. Okay, now next, for that tk var, default value which I have set is pizza. Okay. Next, pop-up menu, option menu. This option menu I have fixed for mainframe, and default value, that is pizza I'm setting, and the options for this particular pop-up menu I'm displaying is choices. That means this all the values available within that particular pop-up menu with the default value pizza. Is that clear? Any doubts so far? Okay. Next, we have created one label attached to our mainframe where the label is holding a text, choose a dish. Okay, I'm displaying in the row 1, column 1. Next, pop-up menu I'm displaying in row 2, column 1. That means exactly below that only I'm displaying. Next, tk.trace, right. That means that a tk variable, if the value is written, changed, then we are calling change underscore drop down function. What this change underscore drop down function is doing, what is the value available in tk bar, it is retrieving and it is printing in the console. Next, we are starting up our main window. You can check it out. It is retrieving from the tk bar whatever the value is there, retrieving and printing. Simple. Clear, right? Next, read on heading. We'll go for mainframe. Yes, read on this. One second. This is menu. Okay. If I click on exit, if I click on edit, all those things. Exit means it will exit. Clear, right? Make it out. First you write down, I'll explain. Where is he?
Hello, Shrita.
Yeah, frenzil.
Can you hear me? Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Just now we have finished one program. Next program they are
Okay.
writing. I'll explain about this
Yeah.
program next. Okay.
Sorry. The laptop had some issues, so couldn't log in on time.
Okay. Sure. Done? Can I explain?
Yes, Sridhar. Done.
Now, see here. First, I have imported Tincter window
Mm-hmm.
from Tincter import star. I'm importing everything. Next, you can see root equal to tk. Next, root dot geometry 400 pixels width, 300 pixels height, and that root window I'm passing as parameter to window. What is this window? We will see right now. At the same time, I'm starting up my root window also. My Tincter window will open up. Now, what is this window? Let me open and show you. See, this is your class window, which is taking your what you say root object as parameter. Okay, root object will be passed to this. Here, first constructor will get invoked. What constructor will do? You can check it out. Def init. Here we have specified master equal to none. Got my point, right? Master equal to none. That means what is master and what we are connecting is what a master is all about. That means I don't have any parent reference. So master, it is showing it as none. Next, frame, we are specifying. That means I don't have any base reference. So my frame master is none. Next, I'm calling init window function. What this init window function will be doing, it is initializing our main window title as GUI. You can see title. Next, we are packing fill equal to both expand one. That means both the sides we have to fill it up X and Y directions, but expanding in one direction only, it has to expand. You can see clear, right? Next, menu equal to menu self dot master. That means the menu whatever we are creating, that we are attaching to our master window, master frame. Next, for that we are configuring this menu as a menu, so that you will be having this menu created over here. After that, file equal to menu, we are creating a file menu. Next, file equal to add command, label equal to exit. Say under file we have added exit, command equal to client underscore exit. That means we are calling client underscore exit function. You can see client underscore exit function, what it is doing, it is exiting your window. Okay, na? Okay. Next, menu dot add cascade label file. That means this particular menu whatever we have created, that we have added as a cascade to your file menu. That means it is under file menu. Next, we are creating one more edit menu. We are adding the label undo. Next, we are adding as a cascade to edit menu. That's it. That means even edit menu will get added to this. That's it. Other than that, once if you click on this, it will terminate. That is what we have did. Clear now? For these kind of operations, let's say if you need to create any menus, all these things, you can do it over here. Okay. Next, this is how can I show you this? One sec. I need to have this is one image. Okay. See here, one important thing. From pill, import image. What is this pill? Frenzil,
No. Yeah, sure. Fill is that
what is this pill?
to pull the download all the uh, programs from the Python.
Okay, fine. See, pill is one module. Actually, this is a short form of pillow module. Okay, na? We need to download that particular module. What is the use of this module is, this is basically meant for performing image level operations. If you need to perform any images operations on your window, then you can take the help of this pillow module. Now, how to do that? How to install that in the sense, go to command prompt, pip install pillow. Okay, now for all the modules, the names are the module names only. Directly with that only you can install. But for pillow module, you have to type completely pillow. Okay, now it should recognize. Okay, it is recognized. Okay, now let me run this. Open it. Should open. Where is this? Show image. It is showing the image. Show text. It is. They are good looking. Something. Exit. Exit. Clear now? I cannot.
Yes,
I'll
sure.
explain. Done.
Yes, Sridhar, done.
Hmm. Okay, so what did you understood? Hmm.
Image of
Hmm? Yeah.
to file and edit,
Hmm?
file and edit, labels
Okay.
and edit.
See here. First, we are importing tincture. We are importing a pillow over here. Next, you just go to this. This is as usual, like previous program, and you can see this is also as usual like previous program. We have got a constructor. We are loading our init window function, and on the window we are displaying a title GUI. This and all same only. Till here, previous program just copied and pasted, and file exit also client exit function it will call. Where is this client exit function? It will just terminate your program. So for any doubts? Okay, Frenzil.
No, no, Sridhar.
Next, we have added cascade file. Next, under edit menu, you can check it out. We have got show image, one particular command, that means sub menu, where on click of this one, self dot show image function we are calling. If you click on show text, we are calling show text function. Now, this is we are displaying that edit window. Clear, right? Edit menu we are displaying. What is that show image? You can see we are opening the image available in this location. That particular image, whatever we have loaded, complete information about the image will be there in load variable. That particular variable that I am passing it to img image tk dot photo image. Here I will be loading the image, whichever the path I have mentioned, that I will be loading so that I can render that particular image. See, this particular render variable, I'm displaying it on the label. I'm rendering the image, placing it in x-axis 0, y-axis 0. In that location, I'm placing it. When it comes to show text, same text variable, I'm using the label. I'm updating the text as, hey there, good looking, some text. Then I'm packing the text field also. That's it. Other than that, nothing else I have done. Okay. Like this, based on one event, one operations you can perform. Other than that, nothing else are there in our thinker. Okay. Now, next, as a part of our project, you have to start working on one important concept. What is that? Let me tell you. Okay. Right.
Okay. Sridhar, there's few questions. It's like
Hmm.
now we have given one image, right? So if I want to have a random image, there are 10 image and randomly pick that image. Can we do that in this?
Hmm. That means you need to give all the images into one list, get the name of the list, and you have to pass it over here. You can do all those
Oh,
things also.
okay. And can I integrate this to any other application where it pulls from there and then gets it also? I need to write a different code for this and then do it, or
In a sense,
uh, the image is there, right? So image can be pulled from some other application. Like if you have any, it's like if I have any other application kind of things. Can this Tinker talk to any other application and then pull the
yes, it
documents
can
or
pull
something?
out, but for that we have to include socket also.
Oh, socket. So
If it
what is
has
that
to interact
socket?
with some other thing in the sense, it has to include a socket.
Okay.
Clear,
Because
right?
basically how I'm thinking, yeah, basically how I'm thinking is this will be like interaction between two, three applications and with the user. So
Hmm.
it's like that. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
For example, like Amazon is there, so we are the user. So Amazon
Yeah.
will try to pull the documents or images from some other thing, and it will put the output in our mobile screen or in the laptop screen. So when you
Okay.
search like that, so in that sense, I'm just talking.
Yes, you can pull it up, but you need to have socket.
Oh,
That's what.
okay.
Okay. No?
A socket in the sense, what kind of sockets?
We have got a module called as socket programming
Okay,
that I'll explain. Where because
okay,
of
okay,
this you are next to that only. Because of
okay,
that
okay.
particular module, we can hit
Mm-hmm.
any URL, we can interact with any other application, we can get the data from that application also.
Okay, okay then.
Clear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Homework. See, already I assigned on homework, right? What happened to that? God knows, huh? Okay. See, very simple. One button, insert button will be there. Here you should take the name. Here you should take number. Let's say employee name and number. Two details we are asking. On click of the insert button, this detail should go and store it into DB. MySQL, MongoDB, DB2, whatever you want. I don't mind. I want this data to be stored into DB. That's it. Very simple program. Already I have discussed about how to capture the values from the text field, how to interact with the database, how to insert the values I have shown. Both you combine. Over. Clear, right? Okay. By when? By Friday. I want. Fine. Right on heading.
Text to name.
Name and number. These two are the text fields. On the text fields, I will take the values, store it into DB. Okay. No? Next, right on. Socket. Socket. This is a module. This is a module which is meant for enabling the communication enabling the communication between client and server side programs. Client and server side programs. Next. See, we have studied about database, right? We have studied about MySQL database, MongoDB database. MySQL, even that is also a server machine. MySQL server, we will call it as SQL server, like this servers are, that is also a server. Okay, na? Basically, that server will be running on which port address? MySQL server. It runs on which port address? 3, 3?
Zero.
Hmm. Okay, 3306. Fine. Next, when it comes to MongoDB, 27017.
Mongo. 27017.
Yes. Okay, now like this, each and every server will be running on some or the other port address. What is that port address basically?
Which can able to connect to the database.
Mhm. Port address is an unique identification number of any server. I have explained about this. Okay, na?
Yeah.
For each and every server, we will be having one unique identification what you say value. That unique identification value is called as port address. Let's say if I'm a server, I will say I'm available on this particular phone number. Whenever if you have got any doubts, you please call me on this phone number, I will say. Correct, right? Similar way, each and every server will be running on some or the other port address. Whenever if you want any help, otherwise if you want its service, you have to go and connect to that particular port address. Clear, right? Okay. Same way, even here we can create our own servers on a specific port addresses. Clear, right? How to create the servers on specific port addresses, all those things we are going to see right now. Okay. That is a bit later concept. First, we will go for basics of your socket. Okay. Mm. See, what are we doing over here? We are importing socket module. Okay. Na? Socket.get host by name. I'm hitting www.google.com. This is what the URL I'm hitting. And information about that particular google.com I'm retrieving, storing into data variable. That data I'm printing here. So what this will do?
Host name of Google.
Sorry?
Host name of Google. It will store to data.
What is that host name?
Google.
Hmm?
Google.
Google. Check it out. This is what the fixed IP address. See, if you need to get the IP address of any hosted website or whatever it is, this will be useful. Got my point, right? Frenzil.
Yeah. But it's a dynamic, right? So that will
It's a dynamic.
keep on changing. Yeah.
No, it won't change. See,
Okay.
every website will be hosted on some or the other fixed IP address only.
Mhm.
Okay, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now my question is, what is the use?
Uh, what is the use of getting the host name, is it?
Yeah, getting the IP address. What is the use?
Because IP address will be easier for us to trace the
Sorry.
IP address will be easier for us to trace the URLs and other thing instead of going if we make any spelling mistake or something, or if there is any other name is been hosted on this, so this is easier for us to get in to that website.
No, no, no. You are speaking about getting into that website, all these things. Why we need
Mhm.
to get the IP address? Okay, in some or the other way, you will get the IP address. That is a different matter. Go to Google
Mhm.
and search for IP address of google.com. You will get it, right?
Yeah.
Why we want to learn this concept in our Python? Why they have implemented this concept? Huh. Get host by name. I think in first class or second class, I think I have mentioned this kind of things. not about socket exactly. Why we want to learn Python, I might have mentioned. In that mentions, one of the uses is this one.
Mm,
Yes or no? No.
not getting.
Okay, let me tell you. Say, it just go for automation industry. Support supporting jobs. What are the supporting people's job? First thing, two major jobs will be there for them. One is they will check the log files every 5 minutes. They will open the log files. They'll check anywhere exception is there. If exception is there, they have to send out a mail to the developer saying that exception is occurred. How to check read the content from a log file, all those things we have discussed already. The text files, reading, all those things. Correct, right? And log files, did we discuss about the priorities? We have got
Yeah.
totally 5 priorities available. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes or no, Appa?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
So that priorities also will help us in identifying whether it is issues or not. So that concept we have read already. Reading and the schedulers we have done. Next, one more job what they will be doing is some people every 5 minutes they will go and hit the application. Let's say Amazon support people will be there. Amazon support people, they will be opening the Google Chrome. They will type amazon.com. If that URL is accessible, okay, happy. If that URL is not accessible, they'll think that, okay, application is down. Let me report to the developer. They'll send out a mail to the developer saying that Amazon is down. Please look into this issue. That's it. Their job is done. Every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they have to hit the URL and they should get the information. Why we want that kind of manual work to be done? Why can't we solve this with this one only? If you are providing valid website name, it returns that particular website details. That means IP address it will return. If you are providing invalid IP address, invalid website name, okay, na? Something which is not there. Now, what it returns, you just observe. See, it is returning exception. If the website is down, if a IP host address is not available, it returns this exception. Whenever they found any exception, that means we can write a program. If exception is there, automatically trigger a mail to the developer saying that application is not working properly. If it is returning the IP address, don't need to send out a mail. Like this one logic, if else condition, if you write over, one person job is done. Why we need one more employee for that? Got my point, right? These kind of things are happening in the market. For hitting that URL, this concept is not, this is needed. Is that clear, Frenzil?
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah. So these are the major important things what we have to know. Hitting the URL and getting the IP addresses, everything matters a lot. Okay.
Mhm.
Next example. This is one way to get the information. Under socket only, we have got one more thing, that is this one. Let me show you. URL link. This one. This is a partition of your socket module only. What happened in a 3.0 and 3.1 version of Python, previously it was only one module was there. But from 3.0 or 3.1 version, what they have did to improvise the version and to improvise the performance, they have separated it as URL lib request and socket, two separate modules they have made. But operations wise, the usage wise, both are same. Okay, na? When it comes to socket, that is meant for getting the information about your website. This is meant for reading the content itself from the website. Got my point, right? Here, URL lib.request.url open. We are opening this URL, and that complete URL information is stored into X. From that X, that means from that URL, I'm reading the content, and I'll print it here. You can see complete website information is there here. Like this, if you need to read any content from a website, if a website is available, it can read the content. If website is not available, it will throw an exception. Clear, right? This way also it can help us. Okay, right on.
So this can be captured in the text also, no, Sridhar?
Yeah, this can be written into a text file or whatever you want, you can do it. Next examples that only are there.
Okay. And based on the text file, there will be buttons where you have to click on search. If you're going for google.com, so there's a box, dialog box coming up, text dialog box, where we have to type something, and then to our right hand side we have the search box. So we can have the search box been clicked from Python. I can type something
Yeah,
on the
we can
search,
do
and
that.
then
We can do that. Not an issue.
the click, how it will happen actually,
No,
the
not
process
exactly
of that.
click. After click, where the control goes, you got my point, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
That URL itself, directly we can access it.
Mhm.
That's what, that kind of things are there. That is advanced level. Okay, no? Next, what are the other socket programmings we can do in tomorrow's session? We are going to see. Okay, no?
Okay.
Hmm. Try to finish that homework. We'll see.
Reading the data.
Yes, everything, both. Okay, no?
Sridhar, that text file which I gave you.
Okay, okay. We'll discuss about that. This Saturday, is it possible for you to attend a class?
What time?
Uh, we'll
Is it
discuss on
same
Friday.
time? Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere same time or how? 9 o'clock, something like that. We can make it.
Same time would be, or a little bit earlier also, no problem.
Okay, fine then.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.